Meat City, baby.
Hello and welcome back to Meat City Gaming. JD here with another episode of Battle Bites here in World of Tanks, and today we are on Sunset Coast in a team destruction battle. So no bases, all of the enemy tanks have to be destroyed in order to win. And once again, I am in the Bourrasque. This is, I believe, the second video on the channel for this tank. I have gotten it fairly recently when it was available for free XP, and I really enjoy it. I think easily, hands down, it is my favorite tier 8 tank to play. It's premium, it's awesome. It does everything well other than have gun depression and armor. So what we're gonna do at the start of this battle is get ourselves into a little bit of a passive position. We're in a bush, see if we can find anything that kind of runs out in front of us that we can spot. Pretty good view range on this thing, pretty good camo. So if we're in a bush, if we're stationary, it's not a light tank, so movement will cause the camo rating to drop. But here we go, we can spot the Type 59 too, and look how close this guy gets to us and doesn't spot us. Now, here, obviously, he doesn't have line of sight. The hill is blocking him because those bushes and this camo rating, they're not that good, right? We would get spotted if he had direct line of sight when he got that close, but he didn't, so we got the spot, and then we saw that tank quickly removed by our team. So now I do see one of the nice spots to shoot down from this position is very far to the south of the map, that waterway entrance, that beach entrance. And here we can see a KV-85 wanders out in front of us. We take our first shot and it flies true. Unfortunately, before the intro clip reload was finished, a shot went out from a teammate and got the kill. Very little health left on that KV-85. The intro clip reload on this tank is really low. I think it's like 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 at most. So it's really fast, but not quite fast enough there. So with that said, our first magazine goes out, and I feel like we got to move up. We're not going to really do anything else there from that position. We got 2 kind of early opportunities. That's what it was good for. The clip is reloaded. Let's move up. So an STG pops up from pretty far range in a bush. I thought I had a pretty good shot at that thing, but we didn't even bounce. We didn't even hit it. That shot just went nowhere. And then with the second shot, the A43 BP, I think it is. It's a Churchill variant of some kind, wandered out in front of us with very little health left. And boom, the second shot in the clip we had ready to go to get our first kill of the match. And so now, once again, we're reloading. And that's the big secret for me so far, maybe the big challenge for me in this tank is if you fire one shot and then you don't have a second shot, do you go for the reload? And then when you're reloading, you need to be active, I think. It's not like the Waffenträger E100 where you've got a minute so you just sit back and eat a sandwich, right? You've got 20 seconds, which you're not a threat for those 20 seconds, but that's just enough time for you to get into the next position to use that clip as soon as it comes up again. And thankfully, the Bourrasque is built for that. It is a nimble assassin. It's quick and maneuverable, and so you can bang, fire out the shot, and then use that 20 seconds to relocate, find the next opportunity to take out your next target. So with the 2 shots in this clip, I think it's 360 is the average damage per shot, so you have 720 average damage in a clip. If you run up against a tank that's got that health or less, you are an immediate threat to take it out. Prime example, Batchat 12T jumps in front of us, and yeah, he's got 614 health. We can take this guy out. Boom, first shot goes in, rolls a little high, 367. Well in range. I don't think a minimum roll even could have happened where we would have not gotten that kill. So 2 shots secures the kill on the enemy light tank, and I was ready to ram him there in case something else went wrong, but we didn't need to. We got the kill. Both shots flew true. And now here we are reloading, and we're ready to pick out our next target. There's a Chiri down below us, and he was over that hit point threshold, but a shot goes in, he gets below it, and now a second shot goes in, so now he's a 1-shot. So here we go. We can, boom, run around the bush. There's no, run around the rock. There's no way he's going to get his gun around on us. 1 shot, 1 kill, and now here's the challenge, right? We've got 1 left in the clip, and gosh, look at all these targets. There's an Emil 1 on 55 health. I'd really like to get the shot into him to take him out, but he's kind of over that cliff, and I'm not going to get the gun depression down. So we crest up, there's an AMX-65T, and I did get the shot to him, but that frontal armor is too good, so he bounced, and I took a shot in return. So a bit of a disappointing result there for that second shot, and now we've got 20 seconds to burn while we go for that reload. So what are we going to do? Well, we know there are at least two targets of opportunity down here in this valley. There looks like a third. There's a Challenger on low health. So a plethora of targets down there. We won't have enough shells in the tank to take them all out. But If we can get a 2 for 2, 2 shots, 2 kills, that would be a great result to help our team. This is a really close battle. It's 8-7. We're 5 minutes into the battle, and it's neck and neck. But then the STG from earlier shows up again, and he's kind of separated from the rest of the group. And so instead of diving in with him up above and just shooting at me as I make the cross, I decided to go for this guy first. So we're going to come up around. He's got 481 health. So yeah, it's going to take both shots. First one into the rear, second one into the side, and we get ourselves our 3rd kill of the match, and we have to go for a reload. So a bit unfortunate that the damage, right? We had like 700 damage that we could have put out. We only got 400, but we got a kill, and now we secured that flank, and now we can push it, and look what that did for the team. It's 8-4. This entire map is open for us to flank and swoop and come in, and here we go. We timed this one almost perfectly. Challenger comes up the hill right into us as we're loaded. 1 shot, 1 kill. There's a Jackson. He's a little bit over our health threshold. We've got 1 shot. So again, we see tank coming in from the left. We'll go around to the right and see if we can get a shot in. There he goes. He takes another hit. So perfect. He's on 119 health. 2nd shot, 2nd kill. And once again, we're reloading for the final tank in the battle, the AMX 5100. So we're up to 6 kills. Actually, that was our 6th kill there on the Jackson, thanks to that double clip, double kill. There's the AMX. We're not quite loaded. I'm like, come on. I'm going to push in here, be a little more aggressive since it's the last tank. We're loaded. Boom, 1 goes in, and just before the 2nd shot is loaded, again, a tank put a shot in between my intra-clip reload for the 2nd time in a battle. That's crazy bad luck. We could have had 8 kills very easily in that battle. Instead, still a Top Gun. 6 kills, nothing to sneeze at. MVP for the match. You can see 6 kills, 2,239 damage, which isn't, anything to super celebrate for the Bourrasque. But again, a lot of those shots that hit were kill shots for very low health on the enemy team. So, potential damage was, again, much higher, but that would have cost us not so many kills. So let's take a quick look at the detailed stats, and we can see at the time we had a premium account available from missions and stuff that we were completing. 43,615 credits profit, and I don't think I fired a single premium round that entire battle. I'd have to go back and look a little closer. Maybe there was one in there, but everything was pretty much target of opportunity, side on, flank on. So when you do that, this tank, especially I think it was top tier in this battle. When you're top tier, you can absolutely run without using any premium rounds and make yourself a tight little profit. And even if we had not had the premium count running, we would have still had a profit of 11,000. That's a little low. I was running a premium consumable, so maybe that's what's dipping into that a little bit. But we can see total XP earned in the battle, 2,641. And that is for 6 kills, 2,239 damage, 11 direct hits, 103 assistance damage. The only shot, so we must have fired 6 clips, 12 shots, and the only one that missed was that shot at the STG, which again, man, he was almost fully in that reticle, so it must have found a little pixel to sail wide with. 103 assistance damage. I think that we spotted something early on. I don't think we had any tracks in there, and then 1 detection. And so if we advance to the medals for the battle, not a lot, but there is an impressive one in there. That's the Top Gun, of course, for the 6 kills of the enemy tanks. And a 3rd class mastery badge. Again, this tank, it's really, really good. The performance in it is kind of crazy. So you have to have an insane game in order to get those high marks for this tank. And as we can see in the final results page here, we were on top, 1,304 base XP for that performance for the Top Gun with just over 2,200 combined damage. So a really nice game. We had four tanks on our team, all do a little over 2,000 damage. We had a nice solid core there from our team, and it's just a great performance all around. It was close early on, close in the mid game, and then as soon as we made the flank on the STG, it kind of broke open the floodgates. They lost their top cover, and we were able to swarm in and secure those kills. And that is the Bourrasque, right? If you can survive, if you can maintain your hit points until the later stages of the battle, and then find those targets of opportunity, you are the Nimble assassin. Go in, strike with your 2 clip, take out a tank, and then get out of there and relocate looking for your next target of opportunity for when that reload is complete. So a quick one today, but a fun one as they usually are. in the Bourrasque. So thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.